It's the best, it's powerful, it's insane. Everyone talks about ChatGPT Images 2 in superlatives only, so this is not another video about how great it is, but it's the first one on how ChatGPT Images 2 can be useful in local marketing and localization. ChatGPT Images 2 is OpenAI's latest image model, currently sitting at number 1 on Image Arena leaderboards, and it's above the previous winner and my personal favorite, Nano Banana 2. What makes it different from previous image tools is the thinking layer. When you enable, it can interpret your intent, it can check its own output and search the web for real-time context. For localization, that thinking layer, plus the fact that the tool can render text in multiple languages, including those with non-Latin script, means that there are endless possibilities. Let's have a look at 3 use cases. Number 1. A beauty brand is launching a skincare line in Japan. They need a product visual with a clean tagline in Japanese. Something that reads natural, not a text that was run through the basic tool and then dropped on the image without any review. With previous image generators, that was a 2-step problem. First, generate the image, then fix the text in a separate tool because it was not always correct. Now you can simply add a very long prompt also with the text with a non-Latin script, and there it is. You have a product image with correct Japanese text rendered as part of the composition, not something that was pasted on top of it. Not some gibberish, but real text for real people. The same approach works for other languages and also for other non-Latin scripts. That's something most AI image generators struggle with. Now the text can be generated together with the image, which saves time and headaches spent on manual text editing. Second use case, a food delivery brand is running a campaign across 5 markets. It's Poland, Spain, Brazil, India, and Germany. Normally it's 5 briefs, 5 runs of generation and 5 runs of review. With the thinking mode inside Images 2, you can prompt once and get up to 8 variations. With consistent characters, consistent brand feel, adapted settings, and context for each market. You review 5 images, the brand elements are there, but the local context shifts. What would have taken a full production day now takes 1 generation and a review cycle. For localization teams running multi-market campaigns on tight timelines, this is a different way of working. Third use case, and that's unique to ChatGPT Images 2 because the thinking model can search the web. You can pull relevant data from the web and build an infographic around it in 1 step. You ask for a visual summary of anything, say e-commerce growth in France in 2025, and the model finds the numbers, composes the layout, and renders the text correctly, plus it gives you source links to verify. You can create the same infographic for the Dutch market, then for the German, and so on. You will have the same structure, different data, different languages, and each of them will be market appropriate. For localization consultants building market reports or client-facing visuals, this could be a big shortcut. Plus, of course, remember to verify the data before they leave your desktop. 2 things worth knowing before you add this tool into your workflow. So the first one is that the thinking capabilities are behind the paid plans. In the free version, you can still generate images, but you won't be able to use the thinking model that is so useful for localization tasks. Second, the model fills gaps with word knowledge, which sounds like a feature, and it is, but it also means it can default to stereotypes and assumptions about what a market looks like. The prompting still requires cultural awareness, and the review still needs a human who knows the market. The thinking layer helps, but doesn't replace judgment. ChatGPT's Images 2 has endless use cases. Local marketing and localization are just 2 of many areas where deep thinking, character consistency, realistic results, and multilingual text rendering can come in handy. If you want a structured approach to all this, so how to build prompts and create local images, have a look at the link in the description. I run a special course on that topic. And if you have tested ChatGPT Images too for local images, let me know in the comments. Plus, subscribe if this kind of handy reviews for AI in localization are useful for you. I test more of such tools, so you don't have to. See you in the next episode.